So Judge Tanya Chutkan just handed down the stiffest sentence yet for a defendant who attacked the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. And some of the comments she made at the sentencing hearing reminded me of two federal statutes that I believe we're going to start hearing more about in the near future: sedition and insurrection. Why do I say I think we're going to be hearing more about those two crimes in the near future? Well, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So the stiffest sentence yet was just imposed on one of the insurrectionists, one of Donald Trump's foot soldiers whom he set on the Capitol on January 6th. Here's how NBC News is reporting out the sentencing in the case of Robert Palmer. Headline: Florida man gets 5 years for assault in Capitol riot, the longest sentence yet. And that article begins: a Florida man was sentenced Friday to just over 5 years in prison for assaulting police officers during the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol. Robert Palmer, 54, of Tampa, was charged with repeatedly assaulting police officers on the Capitol's Lower West Terrace. The sentence of 63 months was the longest one yet imposed among the more than 150 defendants who have pleaded guilty to taking part in the siege. And here's a quote from Judge Tanya Chutkan. Quote, "It has to be made clear that trying to violently overthrow the government, trying to stop the peaceful transition of power, and assaulting law enforcement officers in that effort is going to be met with absolute certain punishment," said U.S. District Judge Tanya S. Chutkan. And friends, you know what Judge Chutkan's comments reminded me of? They reminded me of the language of two federal laws that I hope and suspect we're going to see soon in federal indictments. So let's go for a minute to, yes, the big ugly blue book of federal laws, the United States Code, and talk for a few minutes about those two laws. The first is Section 18, United States Code 2383, rebellion or insurrection. That criminal statute reads, "Whoever incites, sets on foot, assists or engages in any rebellion or insurrection against the laws of the United States, or gives aid or comfort thereto, shall be imprisoned for not more than 10 years and shall be incapable of holding any office under the United States." And the other law that Judge Chutkan's comments conjures up, Section 18 United States Code 2384, seditious conspiracy, and that crime reads, "If two or more persons in any state or territory or in any place subject to the jurisdiction of the United States conspire to overthrow, put down, or destroy by force the government of the United States, or to levy war against them, or to oppose by force the authority thereof, or by force to prevent, hinder, or delay the execution of any law of the United States, or by force to seize, take, or possess any property of the United States, contrary to the authority thereof, they shall each be imprisoned for not more than 20 years. And friends, we'll be talking more about the crimes of insurrection and seditious conspiracy in future videos. But for now, let me just say, when you look at the comments of Judge Chutkan at yesterday's sentencing hearing, the judiciary is leading the way. The judiciary is leading us in the direction of justice. And justice matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe. Please stay tuned. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.